Corals are tiny marine animals called polyps, but most of their beautiful colors do not come from the animals themselves. Instead, much of their color comes from microscopic algae called zooxanthellae that live inside the coral's tissues. These algae and corals share a mutualistic symbiotic relationship. The algae use sunlight to perform photosynthesis and produce sugars and oxygen, supplying the coral with much of the energy it needs. In return, the coral provides the algae with shelter, carbon dioxide, and nutrients. The natural pigments inside the zooxanthellae create many of the coral's common colors, including shades of brown, green, yellow, and golden. The exact color depends on the species of coral, the type of algae present, and environmental conditions such as light intensity. Corals also produce their own fluorescent proteins. These proteins can glow under blue or ultraviolet light, creating striking red, orange, blue, purple, and bright green colors. Scientists believe these pigments may help protect corals from intense sunlight and oxidative stress. When seawater becomes unusually warm, polluted, or acidic, corals may expel their zooxanthellae. This causes coral bleaching, making the white calcium carbonate skeleton visible through the transparent coral tissue. Although bleached corals are still alive, they are weakened because they have lost their main source of nutrition. If environmental conditions improve, zooxanthellae can return and the coral may recover its color. However, prolonged stress can cause the coral to starve and die, highlighting the importance of healthy oceans for the survival of coral reefs. How coral stone becomes jewelry. The coral stone used in jewelry is taken from the hard central skeleton of the thick branches of branching precious coral. The living polyps are soft animals that cover the outside of the branches while the coral is alive. The branching skeleton, made of calcium carbonate, forms the solid red or pink material inside. After the coral is legally obtained and cleaned, the soft living tissue is removed. The thickest, highest quality sections of the branches are cut into small pieces. These pieces are shaped into smooth cabochons, beads, or other gemstone forms, then polished and set into rings. The red coral commonly used in jewelry is known as precious red coral. Its polished skeletal branch is what becomes the gemstone in a coral ring, because precious corals grow slowly. Harvesting is regulated in many parts of the world to help conserve coral populations. Interesting fact, some branching corals grow only a few centimeters per year, so large colonies can take decades or even centuries to develop. This slow growth is one reason many branching coral species are protected. Precious coral used in jewelry is mainly obtained from the deep waters of the Mediterranean Sea and around Japan and Taiwan. It grows slowly on deep, rocky seabeds, and its hard branching skeleton is cut and polished into gemstones for rings, necklaces, and other jewelry. Conclusion: jewelry coral comes from the hard inner skeleton of precious branching corals that grow slowly in deep oceans, because these corals are valuable and fragile. Sustainable harvesting is essential to protect marine ecosystems. Like, share, and subscribe BioEnigma X Javesh for more informative videos.